Hello, Tony here from TECARVR. Remember the future we were promised, a world of convenience, where smart machines would handle all the boring tasks and free humans to be creative and relaxed. The tech giants sell dreams of effortless life full of smart assistants, automated homes, and instant solutions to everyday problems. What they don't disclose is the real cost behind this convenience, a cost that is only now becoming visible. While we marveled at AI writing poetry, generating art, or creating music, a quiet transformation was already underway. This isn't a sci-fi plot. It's happening right now in the code. Artificial intelligence governs our apps, devices, and even corporate decisions. It is an illusion built on hidden costs, and the consequences are far more unsettling than most people realize. The future we were promised is not what it seems. With mass job losses, privacy invasions, and algorithmic manipulation. This is the dark side of AI, and here is what you need to understand. The first and most immediate casualty in this silent war is job security, or the silent replacement. For decades, automation was portrayed as a distant threat, something for factory workers, truck drivers, or manual laborers to worry about. The reality today is completely different. Generative AI is not just targeting manual labor, it is encroaching on white-collar, creative, and administrative work at unprecedented speed. In the first half of 2025 alone, the tech sector lost nearly 78,000 jobs. Directly due to AI adoption, that is more than 400 people every single day discovering that their skills were made obsolete by an algorithm. And this is not hidden from the public. Nearly half of companies using AI tools admit that workers have already been replaced by these systems. Economists at Goldman Sachs estimate that AI could eventually replace or reduce the equivalent of 300 million full-time jobs worldwide. In advanced economies such as the US, the numbers are even more alarming. Studies suggest that up to 60% of jobs are exposed to AI-driven automation. By 2030, nearly 30% of all current U.S. jobs could be fully automated, from programming to accounting, administrative assistance, and customer service roles. These are not just statistics. They represent real livelihoods, families, and futures being disrupted. Retraining programs promise new opportunities, but the new roles often require skills that displaced workers don't possess. The next generation is also impacted, with entry-level positions for recent graduates disappearing almost entirely. The story we were told is that AI would be a co-pilot, helping us perform our jobs better. For many, AI has become the pilot, locking humans out of the cockpit entirely. We are at the beginning of a massive economic disruption, with profits flowing to technology owners, while millions of workers are left to fend for themselves. This is not evolution. It is a brutal replacement of human labor by code. The economic fallout is immediate, but there is also a quieter, more insidious threat: surveillance. The digital Panopticon. The same AI technology that can write your emails can also monitor, analyze, and predict your every action. This is not a dystopian story. It is the reality of 2025. The global video surveillance market is projected to reach $187 billion this year, powered by AI advancements. Modern AI-powered cameras do more than detect theft. They analyze behavior, track crowds, and even predict potential threats before they occur. New autonomous systems can detect, classify, and evaluate threats without any human intervention. These systems are deployed everywhere, in cities, workplaces, public transport, and even private spaces. The edge. Artificial intelligence allows processing directly on cameras, reducing the need for central servers and increasing the speed and autonomy of surveillance. This means your behavior can be judged as suspicious entirely by an algorithm. Your face can be cross-referenced with billions of images scraped online, creating detailed personal profiles without your knowledge. The companies behind these systems promise safety and efficiency, promoting smart cities and proactive security. But the line between security and control is extremely thin. These tools are being sold to governments and corporations to manage populations and employees, potentially creating a digital panopticon. A panopticon is a state of constant observation, where even the possibility of being watched changes how people behave. Free speech, dissent, and privacy can all be suppressed silently. Many AI surveillance systems are black boxes, meaning even their creators cannot fully explain how decisions are made. This isn't a flaw, it is a feature that shields developers and authorities from accountability. When AI incorrectly flags someone as a threat, no one is held responsible. This erosion of privacy is subtle but extremely dangerous, threatening the very idea of a free society. Beyond job loss and surveillance, AI has another hidden layer, and that is the ghost in the machine that run the age of deception. With two major conflicts to undermine our new technology. First, that AI intelligence is autonomous and self-made. Second, that the content it produces is inherently true. AI intelligence is painstakingly trained by a global workforce of ghost workers. These are real people, often in developing countries, paid pennies to label, categorize, and filter enormous amounts of data. They teach AI what objects are, filter violent or disturbing content, and make AI safe for public use. These workers labor in digital sweatshops without benefits, job security, or psychological support. Their efforts power a multi-trillion-dollar industry that rarely acknowledges their existence. The second discussion point is that AI-generated content is trustworthy. Deepfakes, realistic fake videos, AI-generated voices, and automated phishing campaigns make it nearly impossible to distinguish real from fake. We have already seen criminals use deepfake video to impersonate CEOs and steal millions of dollars. AI phishing can craft personalized messages that are almost impossible to detect. Disinformation spreads on a massive scale, destroying trust in media, government, and even our own perceptions. The existence of deepfakes creates a liar's dividend, allowing even authentic evidence to be dismissed as fake. Societies become polarized, trust erodes, and democracy itself can be undermined. Cybercriminals also weaponize AI, creating malware that rewrites itself to avoid detection. Automated attacks once requiring expert teams are now possible for small groups or individuals. Critical infrastructure, such as power grids, hospitals, and transport systems are increasingly vulnerable. The AI that recommends movies can also identify weaknesses in systems and launch ransomware attacks. This is the ultimate dark side of AI. Jobs erased, privacy invaded, and reality manipulated, all by algorithms. We are standing at a crossroads. The path forward is not inevitable. It has been deliberately shaped by corporations and governments prioritizing growth and efficiency. But the future is not set in stone. Awareness is our most powerful tool. We must demand technology that serves people, not the other way around. Transparency and accountability are essential in shaping AI that benefits society. Let's talk about AI's consequences. Share this video. Join the conversation. What worries you most about AI? Is it job loss, surveillance, or disinformation? Comment below and help create a collective voice for change. Subscribe to TECARVR and turn on notifications. The story of AI is moving faster than anything we've ever seen, and we will continue exposing truths. This is not the end of the story. It is the beginning of our fight to reclaim our future. Do not be a passive observer. Be an active participant.